Get ready for our featured match right here. And at 184, we talked about it in the opening. Number 12, Josh Ihnen versus number 4, Travis Rutt. A rematch of the Midlands Championships where Rutt won a very close decision, 4-3, over Ihnen from Nebraska.
And that match came down to the final seconds, too, when Rutt scored a high crotch and scored a takedown right at the very end.
Rutt, you can see he's strong and powerful, compact. He's been one of the most improved wrestlers in the country this season. I mean, it's kind of like, where'd he come from? And he is right there. You see the record, and ranked number 4 in the nation. He was just 17-13 last year, coming out of Minnesota as a prep, but he started this season so strong.
Yeah, there's got to be a little more action toward actual scoring because they've wrestled each other before. It makes it hard to keep wrestling the same opponent again because they kind of know your moves, and what it does is it causes both wrestlers to become a little more cautious. And there's a lot at stake with the dual meet win as well.
Wisconsin getting a big pin at 157 by Calvin York in a toss-up match. Actually, probably beforehand, Compton from Nebraska would have been the favored wrestler, and York just was on fire. He was going to have none of it. He came out, got a big fall for Wisconsin, and then Barry Davis forfeited to Jordan Burroughs since Andrew Howe is out of the lineup, and we just saw at 174 Ben Jordan holding on and winning with a riding time point 2-1, and now another close match. A minute left in the first period. Travis Rutt, number 4 ranked wrestler at 184, versus the number 12th ranked Josh Ihnen. A rematch of the Midlands Championships where Rutt won 4-3.
These wrestlers are pretty evenly matched, as demonstrated in their close match that they had in the Midlands Finals, and they're demonstrating it right now.
And this is our featured match of the day, brought to you by All-American Wrestling Supply. Nice. 10 seconds left in the first. Not surprising, no score in this closely contested match at 184 pounds, which is our featured match of the day. Brought to you by All-American Wrestling Supply, your one-stop wrestling shop. All-American carries everything from shoes to headgear to custom singlets and warm-ups. Visit All-American on the web at www.usawrestlingproducts.com. Rutt chooses down to begin the second period. Travis Rutt out.
Right away with
How'd he do that?
Great stand. Good. He did a stand-up, got hand control, got right away. Great job. That's what we teach. That's what they teach at Wisconsin. Or I'm like, we teach.
Well, what's the secret there? I mean, is it the hip power out, hips underneath you?
Hips and legs are key to getting off the bottom. You've got to have that explosiveness getting to your feet, and it helps to not let your opponent get any advantage all on top. And Travis he's demonstrated that perfectly by exploding up to his feet, getting hand control, and getting away.
Good look at the power-packed Travis Rutt, 4th ranked 184-pounder. Out in front 1-0 on that explosive one-point escape to begin the second period. There's your rankings. Kirk Smith from Boise State, one of 2 Boise State number 1 ranked wrestlers. Steve Bozak from Cornell, number 3. That's Travis Rutt's only loss. That's why he's ranked number 4 behind Steve Bozak. He lost in the Cliff Keen Las Vegas tournament. 1 minute left in the second period here at 184 pounds. Wisconsin out in front 9-6 after 3 matches. We started at 157 pounds.
You can hear Barry in the background talking about putting something together here. That's what the wrestlers need to do when they're this evenly matched. Someone's going to have to take a risk and take a shot and put some energy into it and go for it.
25 seconds left in the second period. And of course, their match at the Midlands Finals was 4-3, and neither wrestler being able to get past that heads-hands defense.
And that's the first thing you teach when you start learning to wrestle is how to defend. You defend with your head and hands.
Countdown to the end of the second period.
Travis Rutt explodes to his feet using those hips, hands, and gets the escape.
So Ihnen chooses down to begin the third period. His opportunity to get hand control, hip separation. Can he do it? Elects to drop down and look for the switch, and now all of a sudden, Rutt on top. And
that was a
spiral ride.
That was a mistake. You know, once he was to his feet, that's where you want to be. You start trying some other maneuvers. He tried to switch there. Didn't really put enough into it, and someone as powerful as Rutt really didn't come close.
I'll talk to you how it started. Calvin York with a fall at 157 started the Badgers out hot. Jordan Burroughs receives a forfeit at 165 pounds. And at 174, Ben Jordan gets a big win. Riding time point, the difference, 2-1, and that's where we stand, 9-6, Wisconsin, on Big Ten Wrestling from the UW Fieldhouse on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. There's the 1 point escape. There is no riding time advantage. 1-1. 43 seconds were built up by Rutt, but not the minute needed to get that extra point. So we're all knotted with 1 minute left in regulation time, and if there's no points scored here, we'll go into a sudden victory period for overtime. So in effect, the overtime starts right now.
Absolutely. And
shot, head to the outside, but a good defense.
He's getting closer because he's taking a little more of a risk. The match is winding down, and did a little duck under there from the man. Now he's behind, and there he goes. He's got the 2 points now. Supporting points are down. Now,
no warnings. Rutt can really play defense now. It's 3-2 with that escape.
Expect to see Ihnen go on the offensive here. For him to win this match, he's got to really push hard. As you can see, he's shooting. She's trying to make something happen with less than about 7 seconds left.
The Badgers are winning the close ones tonight. Travis Rutt, another close win over Josh Ihnen. That's the All-American Wrestling Supply featured match. You're looking at the winner, Travis Rutt. All-American Wrestling Supply, the official merchandiser for USA Wrestling and the NHSCA on the web at www.usawrestlingproducts.com. So, Wisconsin goes out in front, 12-6. We'll be back for more action from Wisconsin.